What's up, y'all? Raven Luv-Art here with Strength and Healing, where you will learn about narcissistic abuse, tools to understand your own past traumas, and most importantly, how to heal from it all. In this episode, you will understand what a boundary is, why it's hard to set healthy boundaries, and how you can create your own to protect you. What is a boundary? Your personal limit. Boundaries define who you are. A boundary is where you end and the other person begins. It helps differentiate you from everyone else. It is literally what makes you unique. A boundary is who you are and who you are not. Only you are responsible for protecting your property. You can't set limits on others, but you can set limits on your exposure to those who treat you poorly. When you think of a boundary, picture your house protected by fences. Your house is within those fences. You and only you are responsible for what happens in those parameters. Only you can decide who can come in, who can invade, who can know your prerequisites in your property. You don't worry about what happens outside your fences. Your job is to ensure and establish your property regulations so that you can feel safe and happy even when you let people in. John Mark Green once said, "Boundaries protect you and reveal those who disrespect you." I love this so much. I wrote it on my bathroom mirror to remind myself that it's okay to protect me, and you can do it too. There are a couple reasons why we struggle setting boundaries. We fear loss of love and abandonment. When we say yes, but then regret it afterwards, we fear losing someone's love. We give and give love to get it in return, and when we don't get it, we feel abandoned. We fear another person's anger. Some of us cannot handle someone else's anger because of poor boundaries and our past traumas. We fear losing the good part of us. A lot of us don't know that "I love you" doesn't always mean we have to say yes. Guilt is another huge reason why we have boundary issues. We want to overcome that guilt by doing a lot of good things, but then we feel really bad when we say no. What the heck? Many of us grew up with the message that we need to pay back everything we have been given. For example, parents who said, "I never had it as good as you," or "You should be ashamed at all you get." We have to understand that those messages are not true. We still feel as children seeking our parents' approval. So we always feel like we need to give and give to please this symbolic parent. I will have follow-up episodes on boundaries to go into further detail on these boundary issues and how you can start building up your fences for your house. So for those of you who are worried I won't come back to a particular subject in detail, don't worry. I won't leave you hanging. I promise. Stay tuned, okay? Now, the best way I can explain to you all how to identify and set your boundaries is to first look at your past. Take a long, hard look at your past experiences and traumas to feel within you what you didn't like and how you want to avoid it in the future. Next, look at your life today. What do you value? Our values change as we age, so they are changing and growing with us constantly. Make sure to take your time to identify your values and how they have changed in your life up until today. Then, make a list of goals you want to achieve. Whether they are short or long term, think of all the things you can do today to make sure your life aligns with those goals. Think about the kind of people you want in your life, who will make it easier for you to achieve those goals, and most importantly, support you. What boundaries need to be set to bring the best environment for you? Only you know yourself best. Your feelings are always talking to you every minute of every day. Listen to them, and they will clearly show you your parameters, which is what we want, right? Finally, it's time to share your personal limits. Talk to the people close to you, friends, family, your partner. Tell them how you are starting to set boundaries to help you live your best life. Happier, healthier, and brighter life. Be as honest as possible. The more honest you can become with yourself, the more honest you'll become with everyone else. In the next episode, we'll be going over what I like to call Anecdote Friday, where we will learn about a young girl named Cora Holland and expose the abuse she suffered to help empower others to break their silence. We're not alone, and we never were. With all that said, thanks for listening. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned and stay strong out there, survivors. As always, strength and healing, peace and love.